right, hey friends, happy Mindful Monday. Let's see. I just got back from visiting my baby. Yeah, I'm usually not, I think, this late starting my live at 10:30. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I could make that happen in my schedule. So, co-parenting my cat, you know. And I'm glad I was able to see Rocky. For anyone who knows, but if it's your first time ever popping into my live, welcome. And get yourself cozy and comfortable and set up for our Mindful Monday meditation. I'm gonna get some jams going here, and then we will meditate very shortly. Very, very shortly. Let's see, some tunes. What we gonna listen to? Let's see, let's try. I think I usually, there we go. I don't think it's too loud. Seems like a good volume. How do you, okay. Alright, I'm gonna get some incense lit up for myself, and then we shall get started. So get yourself cozy. Grab yourself some tea, whatever you need. Okay, let me see. Let me get this set up over here. Oop. Or honestly, I'll just keep it on the tripod. Keep it on the tripod so it's ready. Don't judge my space. I know it's messy. I'm lighting Nag Champa, which I got from the dollar store, and apparently this is supposed to be aligned to the energies of the root chakra. And it's colored red. This smells different today. This does not smell like what I thought it was going to smell like. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Oops. Alright. How should I get that other song to repeat while we're still having people pop in? Hello. Hey Preppy, nice to meet you. I don't think you popped into my live before, right? How you doing? How's your night going? Happy Mindful Monday. We're gonna do a little meditation in a moment. Let's get a little set up here. Let me see. Hello. Good. You're doing good. Nice. Love to hear it. Get yourself cozy and comfortable, y'all, if you want to meditate. Get your space set up, cleared out. Hopefully no one will be around that will distract you. I'm trying to get the music together. Wait, what's going on here? Weird. I don't know what's going on with it. It's okay. I might just have to repeat it or something. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hearts. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. It's okay, though. I'll just have to manually DJ my songs. Oh, my goodness. Oh, boy. It's alright. I'll let that repeat itself, I guess. How do you get that to do? I'm using... I need a different freaking app situation. I'm using Windows Media Player. I like that they have like little visualizations here and stuff. It's cool. But yeah, I just figured I'd put that on there. But I was just trying to get my music in order, and for some reason it's being weird. But it's okay. I'll just manually repeat the songs, I guess, myself. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I just got home. I don't know where my usual fam is that pops in here, but it's okay. Because I know it's a little later than then they probably expected me to be doing a live stream. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna start off with an overall energy card for this week. Spread good vibes. And an affirmation. Let's see. I have this new deck, sorta kind of new deck. Let me open this box. Fresh out the box. It's not super new though. It's basically the same deck. It just has most of the same cards in it. So basically I have these bold affirmations for a badass. And I would give them out at events and stuff just to brighten up someone's day. So I actually brought a new one that has like the full complete deck. Hey Ducks, how you doing? There's the fam. There's the fam. If you guys like meditation, come stay, meditate with me in a moment. Usually I spend the first like 10 minutes doing this opening section. I would love you guys to get in on the good vibes, and it's more powerful together. Let's get it in here. I actually forgot what the theme was supposed to be today. It was gratitude. And let's see, I have to look it up. My brain is all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. It's the time of night. I need to eat dinner. I need to eat dinner at 10:30 p.m. That's what she says, right? That's what I say. Okay. So yeah, I brought a new fresh deck that I can just use for my live streams. And then this one I'm like giving out to people in person and stuff. And I'm just glad I have a full deck now. Because I feel like we got a lot of the same cards. So let's see an affirmation. Hope you have fun. Wait, hope you have fun of the rest of the day. Thank you, thank you. Someone said, why are you built like anxiety from inside out? Cause I am. I am anxiety. I just push through it. I really do that. That's funny that you said that. Okay. Blue Butterfly said, my sister got that necklace. Oh, nice. Yes, I love this. This is my life path number, 7. So 777 just helps remind me I'm connected to the divine. And helps remind me that wisdom is what guides our life, guides my life at least. I love wisdom and intellect. I'm just learning things and human connection, all that good stuff. 7 is, in my opinion, the best number. Okay. Dear universe, please give me the guidance to pull an affirmation that everyone can feel aligned to tonight. Whatever so everyone may need to hear for the rest of this week. Okay, let's pull this. Okay, cool. This is a different card. Had not pulled before. So we have an affirmation here that says, whoever is trying to bring me down is already below me. Ooh! I'm too classy to entertain haters. Damn. So maybe some of you guys might have like haters right now in your life, right? That you're needing to just like let out of your energy and not welcome them in. And I think one of the phrases I've been hearing recently from a tarot reader that I watch, what does she say? She says, you are the guardian, you're the bouncer of your energy, something like that. You're the bouncer of your energy. Yeah, pretty much. Because if you think of a bouncer at a party, right? It's like they decide who comes in, who comes out. They're like the security sort of, right? But you're the bouncer of your energy. I love that. I love that as a new like saying right now. And I just feel like we got to take in that energy to know that we're powerful and we can give out our energy to those, you know, if we choose to. But we can also not feel offended by things or not let people just take on all our energy. If you're feeling good vibes, why let someone let you down, right? So you have the power to do that. Know that. Own it. It's absolutely in your control. But yeah, I'll say it one more time. Whoever is trying to bring me down is already below me. I'm too classy to entertain haters. Ooh, I love it. So if it's somehow not reversed or something, feel free to take a screenshot. I always forget if it's reversed on here. I think it might be reversed for here and for Instagram. But yes, I love it. This is the energy that we're going with tonight. Being in control of our energy and just having your own, just be on your own level, your own frequency, that you're not going to entertain anyone's negative energy. And then one other thing we're going to do is look at an overall energy card. Where's our overall energy cards? Oh, there they are. They're right back. They're right there. All right, so, okay, here we go. So we have an overall energy card for tonight. Let me see. Last week we had this for a tarot reading I do on Instagram. It says when a new door opens, walk through it and begin again. So we had a lot of new beginning energy. Maybe you're ending cycles in your life right now. But let's see what this week holds for us. So what higher message do we need to know, universe? What do our higher selves want us to know? Ooh, I feel like it's going to be one of these cards, but I want to shuffle more. I don't want to do 3 at once. One card? What is one card, universe? You know, not a bunch of them. Ah. Okay, here we go. Okay, damn it, that's 2. This always happens. It's okay. Maybe it's just they need to be together. Okay. So we have, when you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. And we also have, your dreams are never farther than you can reach. So I feel like these go hand in hand because I think this is, maybe right now, like, this is a time right now where a lot of us are being challenged to pick our dreams, maybe over something else, like maybe over other people's opinions on what you should be doing. And maybe that has to do with the negative energy of people bringing you down. Maybe people are saying like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, or you're too blank for this or that. Or maybe it's your own mind. It doesn't have to be other people. Maybe it's your own mind telling you negative things, and you need to notice that, bring awareness to it, and choose to say like, hey, mind, I know you're trying to protect me, but I'm not letting that energy in. And you're the bouncer of your energy, right? Of choosing to not let in certain thoughts into your head that's not serving you. So I don't know why that just came through a lot for me. I think that resonates a little more right now, at least for myself. But I don't know if any of you guys are also feeling this right now. Thank you, thank you. I love this. Yeah, I know it's cool, right? It matches the blueness of this room. And I didn't even paint this room this color, so I love that. It came here like this, and a friend gave me this, and it matches the room. Thank you. My room is a little messy though. I don't know. You don't want to see the whole room. We need to get that together. But no, I do love this. I think this is just a good reminder that our dreams, it can seem so far, but it's not actually as far as we think sometimes, you know, and it's sometimes you just have to take the steps. Even if you do little by little, it can come faster than you realize, but you just got to stay focused. And it's a challenge that'll rise to you, and you just have to rise to it and get her done. Just do her. Just do the challenge. Get the challenge done. Take steps, one step at a time. I like that. Yeah, our dreams are never farther than we can reach, guys. Because if you can even imagine it, it's real and it's true. And, you know, the journey is the true end goal. The journey is our true end goal. So just remember that. Because once you get to a goal, there's always going to be a journey. So enjoy the journey, basically, while you can. Okay. I'm a little annoyed by the music right now because I'm like, I mean, I love the music. I was trying to have one song repeat while I was doing this whole card process, but it's okay. We're just gonna roll with it right now, you know. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna start with the breath work for the start of our meditation. Let's see. We're gonna do. Let me see. Let's do a breath of fire breath. Yeah, I would like us to do that. Or you know what? Actually, wait, I have an idea. We're going to use a Breath of Fire song for those who remember from last week. So I'll show you guys right now. Let's see. It is... Is this the right one? Yeah, it's this one. And then right here. Yes, I was able to get the music the way I wanted it to just now. So I'm glad. I'm grateful right now. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Wait, where'd it go? What the heck? So weird. Whatever, I'm trying my best. I'm gonna have to deal with it being weird and act in certain ways. Okay. So we're using this song. Okay. Here it has this beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So usually what we would do is a sharp exhale out, and you'll do a passive inhale in, just breathing in. You can put your hand on your belly just to feel it. Okay, so that's what we usually would do. So that's what we can do for round 1. We'll do a double speed, so it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna do both. We're gonna do, and then double speed with the beat of the song. Okay, so you just follow along with me. We do that for round 1, and then round 2, we're actually gonna breathe in for a count of 4. We're gonna do in. Let me see. I'm gonna show you. We'll do 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we'll do double speed for that too on round 2. Okay, it'll be like, let me see. It'll be after the echoes, the Jason echoes of this song. So it'll be after the second echo here. Now we'll do. Okay, so we're able to use this song. For those who heard this song in the past few weeks at times, now we're able to do 2 breathing techniques with this song. Okay, so breath of fire, round 1, and then 4 count, and then 2 count for round 2, okay? I'll cue us to do double speed. Just follow along with me, all right? So sit back into your seat, relax your shoulders. I'm gonna have to like manually DJ the music now because for some reason I can't put my music in a certain order. I thought I was able to for a second and then I wasn't able to, so whatever. Whatever works, you know. Okay, so let's get a deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Okay, and breath of fire in 3, 2, 1, and go. Exhale. Pull the belly button in. Double speed in 3, 2. Good. A few more. Take a big deep breath all the way in. Feel all the way up in your chest. Hold your breath. You're gonna hold this breath all the way in your chest, like a whole big ball of energy, light energy is in your chest. And you can take your hand off your belly now if you'd like. Place it on your lap. Just sucking the belly in, holding this air into your chest. Soften your shoulders. And notice your body and how it feels. Any subtle change in energy. Good, almost there. Keep holding. Squeeze tight. Imagine this ball of light is your willpower, your strength. And soon we'll exhale out any tension. And 3, 2, 1. Breathe out negative energy, breathe out tension. Good. And now we'll do, I have to DJ it myself, I'm sorry y'all. Just take some normal breaths in and out. Okay, we're gonna do round 2. And this time, I'm gonna breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, okay? Together in 3, 2, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 3 and 4. Keep going. All the way. Out. 2, 3, 4. Good. In. All the way out. And then double speed. In. 2. Out. 2. 2. Out. 2. Keep counting. Good. One more. All the way out. Breathe all the way in. And this time, sigh all the way out. Empty out all the way. We're gonna hold for another minute. Actually, we'll do a minute and 30 seconds this time. Trust you can hold your breath for a long period of time. Don't worry about it. You got this. You're relaxed. Just feel into the body. Soften the shoulders. And as you're holding your breath all the way out here, allow yourself to release any tension in your body that you may notice. If there's anything left. And bring your awareness to the center of your chest. Okay, we have another minute here. Or 30 seconds, sorry. Okay, now when you're ready, take a big deep breath all the way in 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, squeeze your abs, squeeze your pelvic muscles as if you're holding your pee, and just send this energy up to your brain. Imagine it traveling up your spine. And then sigh all the way out. Good. Let's take another big deep breath in our nose. Exhale out of your mouth like you're breathing through a straw. Good. In again. Exhale out like you're breathing through a straw. Extended exhales as slowly as you can. One more time. And all the way out. Good. Now returning to your natural breath in and out the nose. Feeling into your body, noticing a subtle change in energy within you. Maybe your body feels a little lighter. Maybe you notice a tingly feeling in your fingers. Maybe your chest just feels more open. Maybe it feels like your nostrils are bringing in more air. Maybe it feels like expansive, like just more room for oxygen to come in. Now I invite you in this moment to give yourself grace for any thoughts that come up. Allow yourself to know that if any thoughts come up, it's safe and okay to just let them go. Maybe imagine yourself locking any thoughts that pass by that have nothing to do with the meditation. Notice yourself put it into a locked box in your mind, like a safe box. As if it's like a safe where you put your cash. You're putting your thoughts in there, safe and sound. It's your sacred thoughts, and if you can just come back to them whenever you need to. You'll remember it when you need to. Just allowing yourself to be and breathe in this moment. let go of what doesn't have to do with meditation here and now. And as you do this, I invite you to envision the breath that you breathe in your nose is this light energy within. It's coming in through your nostrils as your favorite color, or a pure white light, or even a pure golden light. And as you breathe in your aura, or the white light energy, or the golden light, if it's your favorite color or the white light, and imagine that there's a golden border outside of that color. So you still have that golden energy, even if it's a different color. And if you're just doing the golden light, then it's this big, thick gold light of energy coming in and starting to expand outside the barriers of your skin. No matter what color you choose to envision, it's expanding outside the barriers of your skin. This is your aura of protection, letting you know and reminding you that you're the bouncer of your energy. And in this moment, as you're breathing in this light, I now invite you to imagine that your heart is pumping this light to become even brighter and brighter. This light, all of it surrounding your heart. And as this light is surrounding your heart, you're now choosing to bring in any emotions or sensations connected to gratitude. And I invite you in this moment, especially if you have a hard time bringing in what feels like gratitude, I invite you in this moment to bring to mind one thing that you're grateful for, or that you have been grateful for this entire month of March. At least just bring in one thing that you can focus on and feel the gratitude of that. Allow yourself to be vulnerable in this space with that emotion. What do you feel? Is it a warm, fuzzy feeling inside? Is it a tingly feeling? Maybe whatever you feel you identify also as joy. Joy and gratitude are connected. And allow yourself to bask in this emotion, in this feeling of gratitude. However it shows up for you, there's no right or wrong. It shows up for you exactly how it's meant to. And now, if anything else comes to mind that you are grateful for this month, if you haven't already allowed more to flow in, I invite you in this moment to allow more moments to come into your mind as a vision, without diving too deep into the story if it could distract you from anything else. But in this moment, choosing to bring that emotion into your heart even more fully. I invite you to ask yourself in your mind or aloud, what does gratitude feel like to me? Allow it to plant even deeper into your heart. What does gratitude feel like for me? And now to get even further connected to our heart space, I invite us to rub our palms together in this moment, in a circular motion. Now a little faster, a little even more warmth. Now place your palms over your heart. Feel this energy that we've cultivated on our heart space, our heart chakra. And maybe now this gratitude from our heart is just pulsing out like a signal out into the universe. I invite us to take this moment to just feel that. If your thoughts trail off, come back to the gratitude in your heart and in envisioning it spreading out into the universe like a frequency, a sound frequency that's meant to attract in all that we desire, all of our dreams and our goals that are coming for us. Breathe deeply in. And slowly out. Take another moment to connect to this space even more deeply. And now as we've fully soaked into our gratitude and spread it out into the world, I invite us to put all that came to mind in its own special place, maybe its own little lockbox that you want to envision, that you can keep in your mind, knowing that you can always come back to it whenever you need it, whenever you need to be reminded. And just keep this box, this safe space for the memory of what you've been grateful for this month. Just keeping it to the side in this box. And now bringing our awareness to everything in the past year or two that has gone right in our life. Allow yourself to bring to your awareness right here now what has gone right in your life. Maybe something that you didn't expect to go right. Maybe it was something that you were planning for, you were working your ass off for. What is something that you manifest into your life that you can say feels truly magical to have happened, or you're just truly feeling this gratitude, this appreciation that it could happen? Just allow yourself to feel this fire, to feel this passion in your heart. And allow yourself now to bring in more feelings of gratitude with all that went right in the past year or two in your life, without allowing yourself to feel bombarded, just taking it one memory at a time. Whatever comes first resonates most in your heart and in your soul. And if you need to think back a little even further into your life, maybe it's the past 5 years, then feel free to do that for another minute here. All that has gone right in your life so far, over the past 2 years. Without just pulling for it, forcing it, what comes naturally. Allow yourself to soak into this gratitude for this accomplishment, for these dreams or goals realized, because you just deserve to feel good in this moment. You deserve to focus on what is working for you rather than what is not working for you. Take another moment here. Notice how far you've come on your journey, on your process. Notice how far you've come and who you used to be. Who were you 5 years ago? Who were you 10 years ago? Notice how you're so much more different now. You're much wiser, you've gone through more experiences. And if your palms are around your heart, I invite you to do some gentle tapping here to reassure yourself as you bring to mind anything from the past. Assure yourself that you're here now in the present moment. You're here now, so you've survived. But more than survived, you have lived. And now in this moment, as you've brought to your awareness all the things that have gone right in your life, feeling this gratitude for it, just feeling this gratitude for how far you've come. As we come to a close for our meditation practice, I now invite you to notice how connected you are to not only everyone who's also doing this meditation, but also to the universe and its infinite possibilities. Still feel free to tap here. And I invite you to bring in trust for the process. Trust that all that has happened in your life happened for a reason. For your personal development, your soul's growth, for you to become stronger, because you are strong, because you are a badass, because you are the bouncer of your energy. Allow yourself to breathe in trust. What does trust feel like to you? Maybe it's a loved one that you can tell anything to. Maybe they bring up feelings of trust. Maybe it's having your dreams or goals accomplished and realized, and you feel trust within the universe for allowing this all to come true for you. Breathe in trust. Breathe it into your heart. Maybe you give it a different color. Maybe it is just a pure white light. But allow your heart to be vulnerable here. Allow yourself to know that everything is going to be okay, that everything happens in divine timing. And you deserve to be present in the moment without worrying too much about what we want to happen and all the things you want to accomplish. Just allow yourself to be present here and now. Allow yourself to be grateful for all that you do have here and now, all that's gotten you to this point here and now. Allow yourself to be grateful for the journey that we're on, because that's every single bit part of the process to our dreams and our goals that are realized, to all the dreams and goals that we want to come true. Fully embrace this process. And as you soak in this trust into your heart, into your aura, I invite us all to take a big deep breath all the way in and sighing out. First, as a way to let us know that we are safe. We are safe to just be and breathe, to allow our heart to be heard, to allow our voice to be heard. And now take another big deep breath all the way in. Fill it through the belly and the chest. This is for your gratitude for taking this moment today, for self-care. Sigh out if there's any negative tension, anxiety, self-doubt. Just let it go. Otherwise, letting out your gratitude out into the universe. And then one more big one all the way in. Hold and squeeze everything tight. Send this energy up. Bring your gaze in between eyebrows with the eyes closed. And this is your trust in the process, the trust in the universe and in divine timing. Sigh it out. Returning to your natural breath. I invite us one last time to rub our palms together. Circular motion, a little faster. Build up all this warmth, all this heat. This is your energy from your own hands, where you can create with your own hands. And place your palms over your eyes. Open and close your eyes under your palms. Now bring your palms together again with your eyes closed. Rub them together again. A little faster, a little warmer. And then separate the palms. Feel that energy tingling in your hands. And spread this energy down your neck, down the shoulders and arms, your chest, down the torso, the upper back, back of the shoulders, middle of the back, lower back, your hips. Spread this energy down your thighs, your knees, your shins and calves, all the way down to your feet, to the tippy toes. You just spread all this energy, all this creation energy, just transformative energy, just gratitude, just trust in the process all throughout your body as an intention. Invite us to bring our palms to the heart, if you'd like. And thank yourself tonight for being here as an act of self-care. Acknowledge that every single breath, every single moment, you've allowed yourself to just feel gratitude and be vulnerable. Every single intention, every positive memory, all of it is progress toward better health and wellness and for a better world. Light and darkness in me honors and cherishes light and darkness in you, because our imperfections make us perfect. Bowing down to our practice. Namaste and one love. Or namaskar, which means respect. Respect to your practice in Sanskrit. When you're ready, you can slowly blink your eyes open. And welcome back to the present moment. I know that was a little over 25 minutes. I think 20 minutes. I think it was 25 minutes, more like, right? I feel like more like a 25-minute meditation. And take your time coming back, but welcome back. And I hope you guys felt good. I'm gonna play some like ending outro music. Let me know how you guys feel. I hope you guys are feeling good. Oop. Oh, my eyes. My eyes are like getting oil in them because my face needs to be washed. It's been a day. It's been quite a day. How you guys doing? I hope that you feel... First of all, I hope that breathwork helped to activate energy within you at the same time as balance you and release out anything that doesn't serve you. I hope that you were able to feel gratitude as fully as you could. I know sometimes that can be hard when we're focused a lot on things that we don't have. But, you know, I hope you were able to really allow yourself to soak into feeling grateful for all that you do have and all that it took for you to get to where you are in the here and now. I definitely feel really proud of this meditation because I feel like this is the most confident I felt even just doing a meditation tonight. Usually I have like mad anxiety, and I don't think you guys always notice it, but I do because it's just naturally within me, just a lot of energies. But yeah, I felt really good about this, and you know, this was all my love given out to y'all, and I hope you felt good about it. And just know that, yeah, the process can be so confusing and unknown, and so many things happen, but just know that you can just be surprised at miracles sometimes, and the process really is the destination, and the journey is the destination, and we have to try our best to get to know it, you know, and become friends with the journey, and not just only see the end goal as the outcome and the end goal as like the only way to be happy. We really do have to try to be as grateful as we can in the present moment, and that's what brings true happiness as much as we can. Dwayne said, yeah, I could tell your energy was a lot calmer. Thanks. I'm glad I did seem calm though, honestly. That's good. I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, I was late tonight, but I definitely still felt calmer, and I don't know what it was, honestly. I don't know. I think there's just been a lot of like releasing things, and I think also I just felt good that I was able to see Rocky. For those, some of you guys might not know, but my cat, I'm co-parenting with my ex. feel like I should just stop calling him my ex. I just should call him by his name or something. I feel like that energy is just put out there, but it doesn't have to always be like a negative thing. But yeah, my cat, I'm co-parenting with my ex. Yeah, like I was able to see him. That's why I was late tonight doing my live stream. I wanted to see my cat, my baby, and he recognized me, and I think that just helped me boost my mood, because as soon as I came in, he was like peeking. He always do that when there's like people and he can hear the door open. He was like peeking around. He did that even when he was living here with me, but yeah, he was peeking around like the banister. And then I was just like, Rocky, hi. And then he like just started meowing. He was like, meow, 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 meow. And he started coming over. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he recognized me. And then he just immediately like snuggled me and like cuddled up to me. And I was just like, wow, like this is my second time like visiting him. And I thought he'd be like, fuck this bitch. She gave me away to that guy. I'm just kidding, not that guy. That was his original owner. My ex was his original owner. And well, I'm grateful though. I appreciate that he reached out and let me like come to visit Rocky, because that was, I think that's, to me, that's healing, because I just don't want to feel like I'm abandoning, you know, anything, some kind of creature, especially that like was depending on me. So I'm grateful I got to see him, and I do love Rocky so much. It's just, you know, right now I can't live with him, and that's just, you know, been a little hard to come to terms with at times. I have Rocky as like a picture on my wallpaper, because he really was like my child. Like he annoyed the fuck out of me so many times, but at the same time, like I did, you know, still love him as a being, and I do want him to be happy and for him to be cared for. So yeah, I'm glad that he's in a space that's bigger and has more room for him now. And yeah, you know, it was just good though that he remembered me still. I mean, it hasn't been that long, I guess, but you know, I've only visited twice in the past, like what, 2 months maybe. So yeah, I'm glad. You know, but there's moments where he like would hide though. It's like first he snuggled up to me as soon as I came in, was rubbing up on me, and that made me happy. You know, he would arch his back. That's how you know cats love you, and they arched their back. And then my ex was like, "Oh, you can feed him some food if you want." So like, I did feed him some food, and you know, Rocky, of course, he wants the wet food. But then after that, he like hid away, and I could tell like it's like sort of like a fear of like, oh, am I gonna be like put in a carrier again and like, you know, put somewhere else. I think he didn't trust it fully with us in the same space, because that's sort of just like been the dynamic, I guess. Like either we in the past were moving different places all the time, or like it was like, I don't know, you know, I just didn't want, I guess he just didn't fully like trust like the situation at the moment a little bit. At moments he was just hiding behind like a dresser, and then he would come out like when me and my ex were talking or something, catching up, or yeah, I don't know. He just needed some time, I think, to feel comfortable, but I think it'll take a little more time too. And he hasn't been able to sit on my lap like fully like relax, but it felt nice to have him at least come out and say hi to me. So that made me happy. So I think that boosted my mood in general. And yeah, it's I'm just grateful, you know. I'm glad that he's in a space where like he can be taken care of more fully, I'd say, you know. And I'm just glad I can still see him and visit him once a month and still give him my love in any way I can. And yeah, he's still my baby. Like, and it's like I could tell, like it's like when I was saying like, oh, I'm gonna go now, I'm leaving. It's like he got out under the dresser, like he like immediately looked up. It's like he knew when I was leaving. It's just so cute. Like, so he came out and was saying bye to me. Oh wow, yeah. I guess maybe because in the past, maybe I would say that or something. I don't know how he really knew I was leaving though, just by saying that. But yeah, now I waved my hand and he's like able to tell too. So that was so cute. Yeah, it was just nice that he would just come out and snuggle me out. So I was about to leave. So yeah, I do miss him though. I do miss him at times, but it's just being allergic to a cat that she didn't choose to like live with on your own is, you know, it can be a hard decision. And there are beings with feelings and emotions and needs, and you gotta care for them. So I just wasn't able to fulfill that end of the bargain because of all the other obligations, and I'm still pretty hammered with a lot of tasks and goals and things. So it definitely was a good choice to do that. Sometimes you gotta let go, guys. Sometimes you have to let go of things in your life, and it's one of those things. And honestly, I think, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just like telling you guys about my life right now. I think Oh wait, Dwayne said, yeah, that's great. That's great. Glad you got to visit, Rocky. Thanks. Me too. Yeah, I had took a little video of it. Maybe I'll share it with Bambi because I know she loves Rocky so much. I think that's part of the reason she was in the lives half the time. She really loved Rocky. I'm just kidding. No, she liked me too, but I know she like really loved seeing him also. I was gonna say, oh, but you know, like I don't know, even like with my job situation, I know some of you guys already know about it. Just a little interesting tidbit. So my manager today, she let me know. My manager let me know, because she's like my immediate point of contact. She let me know that our regional manager was like fired and let go today, and it's because she's working with. She is also working with a different company that's competition with the current company, right? And it's like, I don't know, how do you fire someone that's been with you for years just because they have another job that's similar to the current job? It's just like, I don't know. To me, that was like a shock, but I think it also helps me validate even more, like, that I do want to leave this job, I think, because it's just like, I don't like capitalistic jobs that are like that. And I think we have to really know where our heart is aligned, and I don't align with that. Like, you know, that doesn't make me feel safe working at a job. And it's like, unless you're like a slave to the job, then it's like, then what? You're like let go because of that? It didn't really seem to make sense. Like, you know, unless there was like other details that we didn't know about, but like embezzlement or whatever, but it didn't seem to be that. Like, this woman was with the company for years, you know? And it sucks because my manager was close to her and they would talk a lot. That was her immediate point of contact, you know, if she had any stress and whatnot. So, you know, it's just interesting to know the person that hired you, that was with the company for years, and they vouched for the company, they were let go. And it's like, wow, like, and she has like 2 or 3 kids or something. It's like, I don't know, like, that's just fucked up. Like, I'm tired of like, my alarm went off. I'm just tired of capitalistic companies like being like that. I don't know. They just care more about image, and it's just so ego driven, and I just have always had a bad feeling. I think a little feeling of like annoyance with this company since I started with them, but I definitely worked at this company for a reason, and it was the only job that hired me at the time, and I had 0 job, right? So I'm grateful that I was able to get this job, and I have learned a lot of valuable things in terms of like how to strength train even differently with a different style, you know, high intensity training that's very slow, and then I don't know, marketing and stuff. So there's a lot of valuable things you can learn even in situations you don't like being in. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a little sad to hear. Just, you know, I wasn't close to the regional manager like that, but it's just like, wow, someone that was really like devoted to this company was let go. It's like, you can just get fired anywhere, right? So it's like, I think really see if, oop, got drum and bass playing now. Just see if like, you know, where you are in your life, where you're spending a lot of your time, if it's really actually worth your time, if it's really where your heart and soul is aligned to. And, you know, last week was about new beginnings and ending cycles, and I think really this is our time to really soak in all the gratitude we can, but also make the steps and changes we need to in our life to live the life we want to live, you know. And it's our time. It's our time to shine and not settle for less. And I think, you know, we all are capable of that. Dwayne said, letting go is the hardest thing we can do, but it's part of the journey and creates inner strength. That's true. It really is. And, you know, I think there's probably a few other things I could let go of, and I think I've been sort of trying to figure it out for one of the situations that's been in my mind, and I think part of it's even letting go of negative thoughts. It doesn't even have to be just something actual physical or a person, you know. It could literally be your own thoughts or patterns that you have within yourself, and I'm still working on that part at times, you know. This clinging of control to how, like, a life can end up being. So that's the meditation tonight was also partly for myself, because I also want things to end up as being a certain way, but we just don't know where it's meant to go, and we have to trust that, you know, everything that's showing up for us is meant for us, and opportunities that show up, they're meant for us, and to take those. Mark Benoit, is that right? They said, I've never meditated, but for you I could, not gonna lie. I find myself, I'm actually studying for my degree in marketing right now. Oh, nice. Definitely meditate. It'll brighten up your life. It'll change your life in so many ways. And it's not linear, you know, but definitely things will improve. It's suggest doing it. If you do it for me, then definitely subscribe to my channel and then do more live meditations with us next Monday. In nice degree in marketing. Marketing, honestly, guys, especially if you run your own business, but I think overall, I mean, especially if you run your own business, but in general, it's just good to know marketing, because that's just the number one thing right now in the world that's going to get you anywhere. Just knowing how to make connections, knowing how to sell yourself, knowing how to communicate with people in a way that's engaging and enticing. And that's something that I had to learn. Let's say very, I don't know how to describe this. It's like, I don't know. I feel like in like a lot of cringy moments and ways. I don't know. It's been a grueling process, but I think I'm at a point where I feel mostly more comfortable now, but I'm also not going to force myself to like seem desperate either. Like, right, like in a business, it's like if someone doesn't feel aligned to what you're selling them, I really feel like you just shouldn't force them. Like, if they're meant to be for what you're selling, they're going to be meant to be for it. Like, you can try to convince people and, you know, subtly, but if it really seems like it's not for someone, then I don't think you should be convincing someone to, like, give you an answer right away to buy something or whatever. All those things. I don't know. I feel like I've learned, maybe not exactly, I think I've learned, like, I'm not going to exactly follow the way of, like, the current company I work for, but I've learned certain things that are good when it comes to communication, and knowing that reaching out constantly is okay to do, unless you know that they're annoyed. But also, that if someone really, you know, they can't make a decision to buy something right now, then don't force them to, you know? I really don't think that that's okay to do that. And if they'll make the decision if it ends up being right for them, if it's really ready for them. But anyway, that's a whole little side tangent story thing that I want to share. Just to make sure your heart is aligned to where your path is right now. Mark said, what got you into the whole meditation thing in the first place? I'm curious. GG on the pronunciation. My bad, I'm sorry. I'm going based on how it's spelled. You can't create a need, but you can fill a pre-existent need. I'm soaking that in. You can't create a need, but you can fill a pre-existent need. Yeah. And if it's actually aligned to your soul, then it'll last too. It won't just be like a temporary filling. But what got me to the meditation was wanting to be happier, wanting to be at peace, honestly. I was tired of being depressed. I was at rock bottom in my life, honestly, from a situation, one of my situations actually with my ex in the past. And then, I mean, no, I actually meditated before meeting him too. I mean, no, I met him already. We knew each other from high school, but I meditated like after high school, like when I had a therapist that introduced it to me. And then I did it on and off. It's hard to build that routine usually at first because we're so used to being on the go and doing things all the time, right? And just being on go, go, go. But then when it really came down to like, oh, like shit was really going down in my life, and I felt like I had no other choice. It was either like either I'm dead or I choose to stay alive at purpose. And for me, meditation, that's deep, I know. But literally, it's like when you're like someone who's dealt with depression and things like, and even the idea of suicide, you do come to a choice. And I think for me, I had the willpower to say like, you know what, the one thing I could think of right now is like meditating, because that's what my therapist did for me. And I was like, I just need to, like, it was just the one thing. I was like, I just need to let go of like what is going on with the situation. I want to feel better. I want to feel happier. So I somehow just made that choice to do that. And once I started to commit to that, then like I climbed out of rock bottom, I climbed out of the dirt and reached up, and I stood back up. And I've been meditating pretty much every day ever since. It's been like 3 years, I guess, since I decided that. I think 3 years, right? It's in 2022. Wait, is it? Yeah, I think so. I can't even remember now. It's like a blur in my mind. I think it's in 2022. Yeah, it's been about 3 years since I've been doing it every day. Yeah, definitely. It has been 2022. So yeah, it feels longer though. But I think it's because it was always meant to be me doing meditation and teaching it. Because it's also a life path number 7 thing to do, meditation. But yeah, It definitely, I don't regret it. I mean, there's times I have not meditated and I would notice a difference. I would be like, oh, I feel like shit now that I didn't meditate today. Like, I would notice a difference later in the day. So it's like, when I would meditate, even if I did end up having a bad day, like, it definitely helped a little bit more for myself to be even less stressed and depressed. I'll definitely say that. So I think it's worth it doing it at the very start of your day, at least. And then if you can, do it also before going to sleep or the middle of your day. Some way to, like, release things that happen throughout your day, you know, that could have been stressful. Or just releasing energy in general can be good. It doesn't always have to be, like, negative stuff, but it's just cycling energy out because you can be overwhelmed. Eric. Hello. The dude Eric. Hiya. How you doing? Are you still here? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. I don't know if you got to do the meditation at all or not. But if not, definitely try it out because I felt really good about this one tonight. This one was good. Mark said, you seem to be a really resilient and good person. I bet my alarm. It's my alarm that says, go to sleep for your mental health. That's the one thing I need to do, honestly, is learn to sleep earlier. There just ends up being so much I want to do. And I do have motivation to do the thing. So it's like, you know, some of it's things I'm like, oh, I have to do it. And I feel trapped to do it in a way. At times, I don't know. It's the mind. The mind does these things, guys. But yeah, that's the one thing I'm working on. I meditate, I work out, I do yoga, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I eat healthy, but the only thing I definitely struggle with a lot is sleeping early. There's just a lot going on in this head. But, sorry, I didn't see. Mark said, you seem to be a really resilient and good person. I hope that from time to time you take a moment to look back on everything you accomplished and are proud of yourself. Thank you. I did do that, actually. We did that for the meditation tonight. It was part of the wait, did you do the meditation? I don't know. Maybe you just popped in at the end. But yeah, we did that tonight, and I hope other people were able to feel that too. And I definitely feel so proud, yeah, of all the things I've gone through. Like, I used to be someone who would have never imagined being here on YouTube and talking in front of a camera. Like, there was a time where it was just like really uncomfortable for me to do that. And there's times I still have anxiety, honestly, to talk in front of a camera. I don't know, but it's because it just happens. It depends on the energy throughout the day. But I still push through it and just know, like, everything's going to be okay. It's not the end of the world. Just feel what you have to feel and work through it. But, yeah, definitely a lot of myself has changed. I definitely used to be someone I wanted to hide in a corner. I didn't want anyone to notice me. Just wanted to be left alone and just be quiet me in a corner. But now I'm, like, the opposite. So, yeah, just a lot of growth. I mean, there's times I'm still introverted. I'm, like, an extroverted introvert. So I'm, like, both. But I don't know. I do enjoy talking to people, clearly. I am a talker. There's a lot of words here. But I think that fear before, that anxiety came from not feeling, sorry, my camera, not feeling like valuable enough to share my thoughts. Because I grew up with a lot of trauma based on that and not feeling worthy. So, yeah. Let me see. Thank you. He said you deserve it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Mark. You too. All of us, we all deserve to think back and reflect on all the things that we went through and see how far we came, because we're definitely not the same as 10 years ago. And I'm sure the past 5 years also has changed a lot too. And we all should be proud of ourselves, even if we still have a lot of things that we consider flaws, you know, and like imperfections do make us perfect. And that's why I say that at the end of the meditations, because it's just being human is such a, it's like we're an artwork. We're a piece of artwork, and just so much about our stories that make us who we are. And we don't have to be like picture perfect, all happy cherry pie, you know. And I think it's okay to acknowledge all the trials and tribulations, you know. Dwayne said, "Preach, preach, preach, Mark." Yas, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I like that. It's cool, though, that you got that from me, just from, like, being in my life now. That I seem resilient and, like, a good person. Thank you. I do genuinely give a fuck about people, and I think that I have to protect my energy. I do really have to learn to be the bouncer of my energy, to not let people in who don't deserve it or to be taken advantage of. I don't think I really get taken advantage of now. I think I'm protected by the universe enough that I actually don't end up, luckily, come across people like that anymore. I used to, but I think I somehow steer clear from people like that, or at least not getting too close to people like that. And I think it just starts with just knowing how to suss out energies that aren't right. Let's see. Eric said, I'm still here. The sound in the video are delayed. Okay, fixed. Okay, that's good. I hate when that happens too, though. It's like, if you watch a video and it's off, it's like, oh no. But thank you so much, Mark. If you like wellness things in general, please feel free to like subscribe to my channel. I try, guys, I keep telling everyone, I'm trying my best to like see how I can make my YouTube videos. I have so many things filmed. I mean, it's not like I have a gazillion things, but I have like a good handful of things filmed that I'm trying to like find time to edit together and start posting them again on Wednesdays. But for now, we have the live streams. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Should still be 10. I think we're still good for 10, guys. So tomorrow at 10 p.m. on Instagram. Not YouTube, on Instagram. We're going to be doing Tarot Tuesday. So we'll be pulling some good old tarot cards and whatnot. This is just an example. For the overall collective energy for the week. Maybe for the general month of April, maybe, right? I'll see what I feel like for that. And then, what's the other thing I'm doing? Wednesday. Oh yeah, we're gonna do part 2 of our, what was it? It was like planning, sorry. It was like our goal planning situation, right? We're gonna focus more on this first. And then we're gonna come back to our month, not our month, our yearly goal schedule, basically. So if anyone wants, so any of you guys who are new to my lives and you're in here now, if you want to do some like goal planning and stuff on Wednesday, let's see, 8 p.m. should still work. Yeah, I don't think I have anything going on. 8 p.m. should still work on Wednesday. We're gonna do that, spend hopefully an hour doing that, and who knows, it'll probably be like conversations for like 30 minutes to an hour after that, because that ends up being the situation, it seems like now. But I actually want to try to have boundaries on my time a little more. I have to, guys. I love talking a lot, and I'm already just talking to myself right now, but you know, like Steve would say, he would have questions. Stevie, I don't know if he's here tonight, but yeah, I don't know, I definitely just need to like cut things a little shorter at times. So yeah, without that, yeah. Without further ado, we're at the end now of that. So don't have any other questions for me. If you have questions or any thoughts, feel free to like and subscribe. Someone named Nick Kerr, hello. I remember you from Wednesday. Hi, yo. We're actually about to wrap up here. I don't know if you were in here earlier. Gotta go back to my times. Okay, you're the first YouTube live recommendation that genuinely offers a place that seems fun and safe for people to hang out. Oh, really? Wow, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Whoa, really? Wow, that's a compliment. Like, that's a huge compliment to me. Like, yeah, I really do want to create a genuine community and make things fun and personal development and productive, but also fun at the same time. Like, I want to do this combination and try my best to get it together. I'm one person running this channel, so we'll see. Which I don't mean to diminish myself by saying that. I know I say that a lot. I do say that a lot. Dwayne hears me say it all the time. I'm one person running a business, trying to do all these things, but yeah, just I say it just so you guys remember. If I take forever doing stuff, and if I'm late to things, then that's why too. Aside from me having ADHD, but that definitely doesn't help, you know. But I'm trying to get my situation figured out one step at a time, and I think I'm proud of myself though for what I'm doing so far. I'm choosing to say something kind about myself right now. Me and my little brother watch your lives. Oh, really? Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I love it. I hope I inspire y'all. Please have a wonderful rest of your night. Stop by tomorrow. Protect your peace, y'all. Yes, protect your peace always. As I always like to say, one love, because we are all connected to one source energy. We're all infinitely loving. We all have an infinite amount of love, so never let anyone take that away from you. Even heartbreak, you can continue to love and spread love and share love no matter what. And definitely giving love to yourself. We all need to do that. Put yourself first. I think this year we're shedding old cycles, and we need to put ourselves first and what we actually want in our souls to be at the forefront for everything. Okay, let go of whatever doesn't align to it. Okay, one love, peace out. Bye, guys. See you on, hopefully, if you have Instagram, follow me on Instagram, Candy Wellness, Tarot Tuesday, 10 p.m. Bye. See ya. Thank you, you too. I'll see you soon too, Mark. Thanks, Dogs. Contra was dope. The alarm went off again. Oh, tell me about Ganja. You can message me. Feel free to send me a voice message if that's easier too. I think that ends up being easier for me also. Okay, love you guys. Bye.